Hello, my name is Lilia and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I go from shrunken TWA to a big afro without using heat. So you want to see that, keep watching. But first, before we go into the video, if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you subscribe right now. Hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload videos. So without any more talking, let's get into it. I'm very excited about this because I've not stretched my hair using this method in a long time, in a while. I attempted to do it I think a few months ago, but I just got tired and stopped halfway. So I'm very interested to see how much stretch I'm going to get. So I'm going to stretch my hair using the African thread, the African rubber thread. I'm going to be using thread that I have, recycled thread. I've actually used this before, so I'm just going to put it in like water, wash it, and then I'm going to use it to do my hair. So this is what my hair looks like. It's shrunken. It actually looks like I have no hair. So the first thing I do now, I'm just going to go to the sink and wet my hair because it's easier to stretch hair when it's wet. And right now, like, my hair, I've been wearing my hair shrunken like this for a few days now, so like I cannot just go in to start stretching without wetting my hair. Also, I do not have shea butter that I normally use to help me, so I need my hair to be soaking wet to help it stretch so that I do not encounter too much breakage. So I'm done wetting my hair, and this is what it looks like. So now it's a lot softer and manageable now. I also washed my thread, so it's now clean. You don't have to wash it if it's new. This is your first time using it. But if you are recycling, then I highly recommend that you wash it because you don't want to use dirty thread on your hair. I also have here my scissors, big scissors for cutting the thread, and I have my hair shears for cutting my hair in case I need to. I also have here my mixture. This is actually aloe vera juice mixed with water. I do not have shea butter. Normally I use shea butter whenever I want to stretch my hair in any way, but I do not have shea butter today, so I'll be using just aloe vera juice. I don't want to use oil because there's really no need for oil right now. So I'm just gently pulling out the hair. When I'm done pulling out like a medium size portion, I go ahead and take out like a smaller section from that bigger section of hair and get ready to thread. You want to be very gentle when you're doing this because your hair is very fragile at this point. So now I've brought out the section of hair that I want to do. Then I'm going to go ahead and spray some of the aloe vera juice into that section. Then I go ahead and gently finger the tangle. If I had shea butter, now is the time that I would apply some shea butter on my ends and focusing on my ends and then on the rest of the hair to help elongate it. But since I do not have that, I'm just using the aloe vera juice. I'm going to take one of the threads and just like start wrapping the hair. I'm going to be starting at the root. If you use a comb, you're going to get better stretch, but I'm I'm not going to let my hair stretch for long anyway, so I don't think that it's not worth the risk for me. So that's why I'm doing it without comb. So I'll pull the hair to make sure that the roots is not like poofy or anything. Then I'll take the thread, like hold like the tip of the thread with the rest of my hair, and then I start to wrap around the hair. I'm trying to leave a little space at the, I'll show you guys very soon. So you don't want it to be too close to your scalp, else it's going to cause headache and pain, and you may even lose your hair in the process. So I highly recommend that you make it loose at the root. So like if I pull it now, you can see how loose it is. You can see how loose it is at the root. So I'll just continue to wrap. So when I run out of thread, no cause for alarm, I just add the thread to the rest of the hair, and then I take another thread and then just continue to wrap it over that point where I added the thread to the rest of the hair, and just continue to wrap downwards. So I continue to wrap until when I have this much hair. Then I just take the thread and just tie it at the end. The thread is actually too long, so I'll just take my scissors and cut it. So that it's short. Then I tie the thread around my hair once. So I have some thread hanging down, but that's good. It's going to help me unravel the thread when I'm ready to. And then I inspect my ends where I feel like there's anything that should not be there. I go ahead and cut it. So this is what it looks like. If you're doing the African threading method to just out of curiosity to see how much your hair will stretch, or to wear as a protective style for a few days, then you really do not need to detangle your hair with a comb before wrapping with a thread or with the threads. But if you intend to like do like a blowout, like to wear your hair in an afro, a blowout afro or something like that, then I highly recommend that you detangle your hair with a comb or a brush before wrapping with threads. That will just help to give you better results, because like the thread kind of helps to clump the hair together. So when your hair is fully dry and when you unravel the threads, your hair is going to be clumped, and if you do not detangle your hair with a comb before putting in the threads, then it's going to be very difficult for you to brush through when you're done. That's to give you the blowout look that you desire. So I highly recommend that if you want to wear your hair in like a blowout afro, you detangle your hair with a brush or a comb before wrapping with threads. Also, like I mentioned earlier, make sure you give some space before you start wrapping with your thread. Like, just do not start to
wrap from your scalp, because that will just give you headache. And many people say that African threading method like gives them headache or like causes pain and stuff like that, and that's because they wrap too tightly, like they wrap too close to the scalp. I do not recommend that, even though wrapping close to the scalp kind of helps to, not really kind of, like it actually gives more stretch because you're having more hair stretch in the thread. But I don't think it's worth the risk of losing your hair, your hair around your hairline and like your edges or putting your hair from the root. So I highly recommend that you give some space before you start to wrap at the roots. After wrapping all my hair, this is what it looks like, and this is how much hair I lost. Very little as usual. So this is what my hair looks like after wrapping everything. You can see that my hair has already started to shrink, but that's not a problem. It normally takes 2 days for my hair to get fully dry, but I did not wait this time around because I had a place to go and I just unraveled my hair and wore it in a TWA again. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.